YouTube. There's a Carvin power amp I've had for a good while, I guess 12, 13, 14 years. It's the DCM 1000, says the Pro Series. I guess I drilled a hole in it there. I put an extra switch, I had an extra fan in it. The switch failed and I took it out. So it's 1000 watts bridged at 2 ohms. It says 350 per channel at 8 ohms. And it has a nice transformer there, as you can see. It has a limiter on it, or a compressor, and it has a circuit breaker back here. Toroid transformer, and everything is kind of modular, where if something fails you can order the part from Carvin. The front here with the volume pots on it, and the reserve here, I guess those were 1000 micro at 80 volts. Yeah, Nippon Chemical, just like some of the other stuff I had. And then this is the power module. The fan burned out in it about 10 years ago. I replaced the fan. And then here's the output section here. I don't know if you can really see. And the back panel is kind of cool. It'll take banana clips. And it's got a couple different inputs back here. And it has a bridge mode switch. And it has, you can run a mono in and run it out to both channels without bridging it. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but without doing it the other way. Anyway, so as you can see here, it works. I've just got it plugged in through this little BSR EQ 110X equalizer, and a little Panasonic just for now, because I'm using all my music's in my phone. Obviously I'm using it to record on. So this is my band from years ago, and it works. It's pretty good. It sounds really good. Oh, it's an old pair of Ankios. For now I got them plugged into. A lot of trouble there. But this thing really thumps, man. Especially plugged into a sub and stuff. I replaced the tweeters in those with some, I think they were Advent I put in there that sounds a lot better. A couple of those. But you can see that it is playing. I thought this would be kind of cool, so we'll check the meter. We'll set the meter here for AC, because I hit 9 wrong notes there. AC range, and then we'll take the gator clip, ground the gator clip here, and hook that up to one of the leads here. I don't know if anyone's ever done this. I haven't seen anybody do it, but you can check for voltage on the top of the capacitor. So what we'll do is we'll probe this one right here. You can see right there, and then we'll check the meter. Not a good one. Let's try the one next to it. I think this one is. Right there, that's on the, I don't know what's going on. It usually shows like 50 volts. Anyway, how about the shroud there? Let's see the shroud. 160 volts on that. Yeah, I learned the hard way, unplugged and everything, replacing that fan. Didn't discharge the caps there, and I got a nice zap. But let's see, these capacitors aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Let's see, we'll try that one. I may not have it turned up loud enough. Normally you'll get a nice reading the tops of the capacitors there. Interesting. So I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Anyway, that's the Carvin, oops, turn it off I guess. That's the Carvin DCM. Pots are good sized pots in there. Here's a finger. Well, they're a little bigger than that, but yeah, all modular, easy to change parts out. And kind of strange that there'd be LEDs inside of here, like that there. And then I guess those are, well, those are capacitors down there and trim pots. But all these are ceramic resistors. They do get a little warm. This thing will cook if you run it at clipping almost all night with a compressor on. Man, it gets hot, but it's never failed. And I've had it probably 15 years or so. Make sure I got a good ground, and we'll check this capacitor one more time. Here we go. See, I'll touch it on right there, and it's doing nothing on the meter. Cheap meter too, maybe something to do with it. That dang thing right there is a lot of juice on it. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll have another couple videos up soon. Appreciate it. Have a good night.